Well, good morning, people. Today is a different type of day. We are on the highway. And the reason why we are on the highway is because I am going to do some work for my dad and my family. They need to have a Moen Flo installed, an automatic shut-off valve installed because of insurance. California is pretty much mandating it, pretty much across the board, all of these insurance companies in California. And so yeah, they need to get it done. And because they are my blood and immediate family, I'm hooking them up. We live, so just a little fun fact about me. I did not grow up at the beach. I grew up in Temecula Valley, or as like we like to call it, Temec or Temecanic. And I grew up over there back when there wasn't much there. There was a lot of dirt, so there was a lot of dirt biking, BMXing, and then skateboarding, obviously. But yeah, I wasn't a dirt biker or anything like that. I know how to ride bikes, but I wouldn't classify myself as a dirt biker or into motocross. I used to watch it. My dad loved riding. Anyway, so we grew up in Temecula, so half my family's still in that vicinity. So they're living in Menifee right now. The Inland Empire, as we like to call it, the IE. So it's kind of where my roots were from. Ran around Riverside County pretty hard. But yeah, I used to travel to the beach all the time, love the beach. Always wanted my goal to be near the water. That was always my goal. And stoked that I'm living that right now. So anyway, so we're headed there right now. He's getting the family discount, pretty much doing it for free. They just paid for the materials. And, I can't charge my dad. I mean, all the money he's invested into my life, raising me. There's no way I'm charging him for that. So we are headed there now. So I don't know how you like this freeway drive. I'm on the 91 freeway, and this freeway used to not have this toll road that I'm in. And this highway used to be a nightmare without the toll. It still can be. When this thing gets congested, it's nuts. But thankfully, they have this toll that pretty much extends to the 15. And that's where a lot of the jam would happen, was the 15, 91 to 15 intersections or whatever they're called. So yeah, it feels good to have this toll, man. We can cruise, but it is a ways out, so we got a bit of a drive ahead of ourselves. And yeah, so how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing out there? Oh crap, there's a cop. And hopefully, luckily he's going around me, because I was going a little fast there. Let's go, Highway Patrol. Thank you for not pulling me over. But anyway, I wasn't really going that fast. I forget sometimes when I'm driving. Anyway, so yeah, we got a bit of a drive. Hope you guys are doing good. And yeah, we're gonna install a Moen Flo, a PRV, and our new ball valve. We'll get all that in, and they'll be rocking and rolling. And then I got 2 estimates after this, so I didn't really book much after this because it's a long drive. We're looking like it's probably like a 3 hours round trip, depending on traffic. And and then the install might take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. I don't know. So I just planned some estimate stuff where I'm gonna pop in, and it might be on the video, it might not. You'll know by the end if it made it in there. But I gotta run by. A lady had her tankless water heater stolen. It's crazy. They straight stole the tankless water heater, and so we're gonna pop in for that to give an estimate to install a new one, and then we are also gonna pop in for a potential reroute of a sewer line. So you might see, you might not, I don't know. But one thing's for sure, Lord willing, I will see you at the job.
The fast track, so yeah, that helps. Leave, at least you have a plan and you don't go.
Tell me that they weren't gonna call me. Did I tell you that story already? How they weren't gonna call me?
Weren't? Oh yeah, because you were the plumber dude.
Yeah. All that's really left are the logos, and then once we get the logos, then it'll be chopped. Milwaukee. All right, there we go. Put a little sleeve through there, get it plugged. And got the PSI set. We're wrapped. All right, bro, we are wrapped up. I just got done smashing some Carl's Jr., bro. You got a Carl's Jr. where you live? I love Carl's, man. My go-to is that Western bacon cheeseburger. Bro, if you got a Carl's Jr., I don't know, I think Hardee's might be the same on the East Coast. But Carl's Jr., Western bacon cheeseburger, it just slaps, bro. It's so good. And it might be because it's a little sentimental to me, I don't know. I mean, it is nostalgic because when I was growing up, when we did have fast food, Carl's Jr. is where we typically went. You know, even as like a family, we never went to Burger King, Jack in the Box, rarely went to McDonald's. It usually was Carl's Jr. So I think that might partly be why I like it so much. But yeah, try it, man. And yeah, we're here passing through Canyon Lake. You know, this area, I really love this area. This is close to where my mom is buried. Clearly my dad lives not too far from where I'm at right now. My stepdad lives fairly close to this area too. And it's real pretty, man, with the hills. You know, you could see, hopefully the camera's kind of picking it up, but it's funny, man, like I never really appreciated the geography till I actually moved out and like moved out of state. And then when I came back, I just had a new love for the beauty out here. And yeah. So anyway, yeah, my mom's buried out here. She departed unexpectedly a couple years ago, which sucked. So if you got your parents still around, man, try to take advantage of the time you got with them, especially if you were a knucklehead and if you treated your parents like crap. But you're not now. Take advantage of that time. Not to get deep, I guess I'm gonna go deep a little bit, bro, because I'm right here, dude. You know, when my mom passed away, thankfully she got to see my transition from being a piece of crap to like a functioning member of society. And I put her and my dad through so much hell. And so it was good to be able, I was glad that she was able to see that transition and get to experience it, but I felt like there were so many years that I put him through and I felt like I still had more to give her, and that like weighed really heavy on me, that I didn't have more time, you know? So, and anyway, so all that to say, man, try not to don't go too long, man, without talking to your fam, dude. And try to see them when you can. I know life gets busy, but try to see them when you can. So anyway, we got done with the plumbing and everything went really smooth. The water line coming out from the ground was a little cocked. So in the installation, I had to kind of shimmy it a little bit, but once I got it all pressed in, it was solid. No leaks. We got the PRV adjusted to just under 80. It was sitting at 75 at a static pressure, which is good. And I know you didn't see it because I ran out of storage on my phone, which is so annoying, but because I got so much stuff on my phone, I gotta like dump it. And I have the smallest version of the iPhone storage, which is not good for content creators. So I got to go through it. But anyway, I was able to delete a video. I recorded the end that showed the ending. You know, I drilled a hole through the siding to get to plug to the outlet, used a piece of plastic as a sleeve, and then used some Lexol just to seal the gap, the little tiny gap. And yeah, man, everything went good, smooth. And now they're not going to lose their insurance, because for them, their insurance company was saying, get it or we're dropping you. And that's just how it is. That's how it's going out here, dude. So, and also too, man, like, to show you how friggin' cool my dad is, you know, I told him I'd come out there and do it if he'd just cover materials. Like, I'm not charging any labor. Like, I told him I want to do it for free. Like, I want to do it for free. And he still kicked me money, dude. And it was a generous amount of money. So, I mean, that really shows you people who really support what you're doing, you know? Like, when you have family, even if you're given discounts, like, obviously, I understand taking discounts and stuff, but like, when they're not wanting free work, they want to contribute to what you're doing and they want to support what you're doing. And he didn't even just pay what I would typically charge, he paid more, you know? So he's a cool dad, man. He's been very supportive through my life, even when I wasn't deserving of it. So it's really good to see him when I see him. So anyway, we're gonna be popping in. This is a little heavy Moen Flo video, dude. So we're gonna be popping into this next call to check out this water heater space and take a look. And then after that, we may see the other estimate or maybe the end. So I will see you at the job. All right, so they did actually take it. So we got power, venting. Looks like we got a condensate drain, so we can put a condensing in here. Or that's just loose. Hot and cold. Got our gas. All right, bro, we're wrapped up. Yeah, I'm recording this days later because I was editing this video and realized I never recorded an outro. So you're getting an outro right now. Yeah, customer had their water heater stolen and I gave them an estimate, but I don't think they're approving it. Partly because, you know, that vent needs to be replaced. They're looking to install a non-condensing unit, and the existing vent going up through is a standard exhaust double wall and needs to be a concentric vent. So really the only other option is blowing holes through the side. So I don't know what the customer wants to do. I sent over the estimate, haven't heard anything back. You know, I'm not the cheapest with it, so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to get a call back. But anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it wasn't too much. And yeah, man, as you know now, by the time you're watching this, the new name is dropped, going by Shay the Plumber. I have 2 new logos. So I got a logo for the business, which is very clean and professional. And the new logo that's dropping this week is more fun. It's more me. And I'm making a clear distinction between Shay the Plumber and these videos versus the business that me and my wife run. When you watch these videos, you're getting me. Like, you're getting who I am. I love who I am, and this is the way I communicate with people that are close to me and my friends. And I look at you guys as friends. This isn't a soliciting channel where I'm trying to market my business. This is just me trying to encourage. Really, the whole reason I started this was to encourage people to get into plumbing and to show apprentices and new plumbers what it's like to be in plumbing as a service plumber. So that's how I initially started years ago with the formats that I used to record with and the short formats, and that's why I still do it now. So but I'm separating it so it can be very clear that, you know, they're 2 different things here. And the way I communicate with you is not the way I communicate with customers. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one, man.